What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube, and today I'm bringing you another flipping live stream here Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Now, just before we kick the stream off here, I will be focusing only on high volume today, and while this is a little bit unfortunate, it's actually quite a good sign, because that means the live streams are getting more popular, and we can't really complain about that. We're helping more people learn how to flip here every day on the channel, so hopefully you guys are picking up on some of these tips that I'm giving out, and hopefully you do enjoy the content. If you do, leave a like, really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this, always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Let's get into the flipping today. Working with 1.2 billion GP. It's kind of a lot of money, to be honest, but we'll stick to the high volume today, like I mentioned. Reinert, good to see you. Inazuma, been a while. You've been popping in and out recently, though, so good to see you again. And Jordy, good to see you as well. Thank you all for tuning in today, and drop a like if you're enjoying it. And hopefully you guys do enjoy the new layout as well. Now, I kind of want to jump right into the flips today, so we're going to do the harder, like, high volume flips in the beginning of the stream here before everyone piles in. So let's go ahead and get a few of these going. We're going to do the Dragon Dart tips followed by the Dragon Darts. And the reason I'm actually doing these today is because we do have 1.2 bill to work with, so any high volume flip we can basically handle. Now, we'll do the Dragon Darts as well, like I mentioned. Now, the Dragon Darts, they have been going down a lot in price, but last night they actually spiked back up. And the reason I know this is because I bought a high quantity at about 2,880 each, and I actually was able to sell them. So, they jumped back up. They sat at, like, 2,860 for a while, and then they came back up. So, I think they're going to go up in price, but anyway. We do have donations turned on today, guys. There was a couple comments last time about the donations being down, so we fixed it up. There is a link in the top of the description. Donations always appreciated, but never required. So be sure to check that out if you're interested, but again, never required here. On top of that, we do have a new layout, so you guys have probably noticed that, and I think it looks really nice. So let me know what you think about it, and of course, yeah, just hopefully you're sitting back, having a great day on this lovely Saturday noon for Eastern Standard Time. So, Hayward Fit, good to see you as well. Thank you for tuning in today. Drop a like if you do enjoy it. Dragon Arrow tips only showing a 1 GP margin. We're going to skip right over that. Let's check the Zolver scales as well. Now, Zolver scales are a really, really good flip. They're super good if you're flipping with about 10 mil or so. And the reason they're so good is because the limit is 30,000 every 4 hours, which is absolutely insane. Considering we're advertising a 4 GP margin on this, that's going to be 120k. No, it's actually more. It's 160k, right? Anyway, maybe my math is wrong, but no, it's 120k. I was right before. Yo, good math, Syratube. Great math. We do have a bot running in here as well. Not a RuneScape bot, a chat bot. So, yeah, we really upped the stream quality, I guess, or maybe not quality, but the features associated with the stream. Fenris says, been a minute, how's it going? Fenris, what's up, man? It has been a while. Great to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in today. And yes, it has been quite a minute. Things have been going well. We've been building up the cash stack per usual, and you know how it is. We're always doing this flipping content here on live streams, and I don't think you've forgotten that. Let's go ahead and check the margin on this as well. The Grimy Renard, I think it hit a bottom price last night after dipping below 8,500. So we'll go ahead and flip this. I do think this is going to come back up as well today, so we'll put a limit in there. Host Eno says, heck to the yeah. I hope I'm beginning to become a familiar face here. You have, dude. You've been in like the past 4 live streams, so thanks for tuning in again. Leave a like if you are enjoying it, of course. Now, one flip I did want to check real quick is the Dragon Arrows, actually, because the Dragon Arrows, I was trying to flip these yesterday, and they actually crashed on me, which is pretty surprising. I don't think I've ever had them crash on me before, so I think they're getting pretty cheap, which means they're good for a flip. Let's go ahead and check the margin on them. Yeah, not too bad. This is a little bit lower than I was flipping them for yesterday. Yesterday, the margin was 540 to 543, so 3 GP per arrow, but this is looking a little bit better, 4 GP per arrow, and we'll go ahead and list the limit there and see what we can do. JD1938 says, woohoo, finally made it to the stream on time. Welcome, JD. Thank you for tuning in. I buy 3 says, hi, Syrup, JK, my name for you, Syratube. I don't really understand what you mean by that, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Now, one flip you guys always want me to do is the Dragon Bones. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do them just for you guys, but I don't really like flipping Dragon Bones. I don't know why. They don't tend to work out for me very well. I don't think the margin's really good enough, and the limit is smaller, so I think it's only 7,500, so it's kind of a weird limit. We'll go ahead and flip them, though, because, you know, we're flipping high volume today. We might as well try it. Dang, last time I checked, gold bars back at the end of last year, they were 80 GP, which they had been for almost all of 2019, and now they are 45. What happened? Jordy, I have no idea, man, but they definitely went down a lot in price. I've noticed the same exact thing, so I don't know why they're so cheap. Maybe it's just free-to-play is becoming, like, less popular for actual players. That would be my guess, and because of that, there are bots just abusing some free-to-play mechanics, probably driving the price of gold way down, but I don't really know. That's just my speculation on it. Host Eno chipping in saying, D-bones are fine for me, and sold heads, on the other hand, I never get the limit, though. I never really flip in sold heads, and you guys will notice today that we'll be sitting on a lot of GP today, and that's because I'm only focusing on high volume. After last stream, I'm going to be sticking to high volume for a while. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It means the streams are getting really popular and we're teaching more people how to flip with their cash stacks. So really, in the end, it is a plus, but there's been a lot of competition when I've showed a lot of high margin items. Not high margin. Well, actually high margin. Low volume, high margin. There's been a lot of competition when I've gone for those. So we're going to stick away from them today. But we'll just focus on our high volume today, and I'll show you that you can make absolute bank with high volume items only, I promise. Anyway, wow, a lot of activity in the chat today. Welcome, everybody. Only like 1 to 2 GP margins on these planks, so we're actually going to stay away from them today. Let's go ahead and try the Amethyst Crystal. The Amethyst Crystal has been going crazy recently with the rise of the new quest coming out and the rise of the stamina potion price. So the crystals have gotten very, very expensive, and that's a good sign. If something is driving upwards in price, you might want to check out and try and get a flip on it, because usually it's going to be favorable for you. And I think Amethyst crystals got up to 1,600 each, so it looks like they've pulled back a little bit from that point. I will expect to see them at 1,600 again, so I'm not actually very afraid to go in and flip these here. Anyway, we got Devin Ryder. He says, what's up, man? How is life treating you? Also, what do you think about Ranars? Will they continue to fall, and how far? Great question coming in from Devin Ryder. Now, Devin, if I had to speculate on the price of Grimy Ranars, I would guess they are going to continue falling, but probably not as severe as we've seen in the past. And the reason I say that is because the lows that were achieved in the past on the Grimy Ranars, they were when the population of the game was a lot lower. Right now, we're seeing like all-time highs as far as RuneScape, the RuneScape player base goes. I was looking maybe like a month ago, and we were seeing like 140,000 people online at one time, which is absolutely insane. So I do think they will drop. I don't think they'll drop as far as they did in the past. If we're lucky, we'll see them at like around 8,100, which will be prime investment territory in my opinion. D-Bones can be good sometimes. Yeah, I don't really love D-Bones, so we're going to see if we can get a 10 GP margin on the D-Bones. That's actually not too bad. Now, we do have one more slot. Let's go ahead and do the sharks. It's kind of the same thing with sharks here, guys. They are dropping a lot in price because of the Twitch Prime bots. There's a lot of bots being suicided right now just to get resources within the game, and that is because membership is currently free if you have Twitch Prime for 14 days. So people are making multiple accounts, cashing in on that Twitch Prime, and getting that free membership, botting, and just inflating the economy beyond belief. Because of that, though, there's a lot of great opportunity for flippers and investors like us within the game, because item prices are just falling immensely. Some of these items will take a while to recover, trust me. There's a lot of supply here on the markets because of these bots, but it is opportunity for us, and we should keep an eye on it. Of course, I will keep you guys updated on those Prime investments in our Discord. You can see it in the window below, or check the link in the description. Best place to learn how to flip or find investments in old school RuneScape. Trust me, we love teaching people how to flip in there, and I bet a lot of people in the chat are actually in there as well, and they will testify that it is one of the greatest flipping resources that you can get for free in old school RuneScape. So definitely check that out if you are interested. Now, we only got one Grimy Renard. I do expect that the margin has probably closed a little bit. So, wow, looks like there has been quite an influx here on the margin. So, let's go ahead and give it another check and see what the price is currently going for. Wow, it really is stretching upwards in price. So, we're going to go ahead and adjust here. 94 mil to flip all that. That's pretty cheap compared to what it usually sits at. Anyway, host Eno says, but Syra, a lot of people are playing Deadman mode. I told my friend we might get an all-time low because of the number of bots are the same, but demand is lower because of Deadman mode. That's actually a great point, host Eno. While I do agree that a lot of people are playing Deadman mode, what tends to happen with the Deadman mode is a lot of people play in the beginning, and as time goes on, like the tournament goes on, only the really serious players who are thinking about trying to win actually stay on Deadman mode, and because of that, people actually come back to the real game. So I would expect that that's probably starting to happen soon. Only the really serious hardcore players are still on Deadman mode for, in my opinion, and from what I've seen, and past Deadman modes as well. So a lot of people will start coming back, especially by next week. Like, almost everyone's going to be playing the normal game unless you are very serious about winning the Deadman mode tournament. And usually that's a lot of clans that are trying to win that. Anyway, so that will keep prices pretty stagnant, I would think, on a lot of these higher end high volume items. What's the best to do with 120 mil-ish? I only seem to find 10k margins recently. PVM Lee, do you mean high volume items or just any items in the game? Let me know. And ModsRuss6, I think that's how I say your name, ModsRuss6, he says, what's up? Good to see you, ModsRuss. Thank you for stopping by today, and leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. Oh, World of RS, sorry, I missed your comment before. He's saying, hey Syra, how do you like my good flips lately and bad flips? Any suggestions? I think you've been doing perfectly fine. You've been killing it. I saw that twisted buckler flip you had. Absolutely nutty. Great job, man. Keep up the good work. 120 mil, looking for the best margins. I would recommend checking out the Amulet of Torture, one of my personal favorite flips. It holds a pretty decent margin, and it flips incredibly fast. So try checking that one out, PVM Lee. Wow. Whew, I'm already exhausted from the commentary today, but you guys know things are going well on my end. Looks like all the flips are making progress, so we'll sit on it for a while. I'm hoping these Zolver scales are actually going to sell off, because a 4 GP margin on Zolver scales is crazy. That's going to make us 120k if we're able to hit it, and we only put about 7 mil into that flip, which is really, really fantastic. By the way, guys, I will be mentioning, oh my god, this a few times on the stream today. We do have our donations open again, so there is a link in the top of the description. If you guys are interested in leaving a donation, it would definitely be appreciated, but it's always appreciated, never required here on the stream, so it's only if you feel I deserve it. Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Leave a like if you are, and let's keep going. I also want to know, what is your guys' opinion on the new flipping tool in RuneLite. I freaking love this flipping statistics thing, man. Because the thing I like about it the most is you can log off and log back in, and it will still track your profits during the day. So usually what I do is when I get on for the day, I reset my total profit, and then I just, track it throughout the day when I'm getting off, when I'm getting on, and I actually see how much I walk away with at the end of the day, and it's just super, super useful. PSA that I keep forgetting to do myself. Remember your dailies like the battle staves from Zaf. Yes, we should actually go collect those here in a minute, and we will after I answer this question. Now, Unlucky to Tap says, I have no idea of flipping. Can you describe the basics? Absolutely, man. We have in the past, and we will for you right now. Anyway, Unlucky to Tap. Basically, the basics behind flipping is you're buying an item and selling it back for a higher price. So, for example, let's say Blood Runes, you can currently buy them for 300 GP, and you can sell them for 303 GP. Basically, what you do when you're flipping is you buy them for 300 GP, which will take a little bit of time, and then you turn around and sell them for 303 GP, which makes you 3 GP for every Blood Rune you can buy and sell. If you buy and sell the limit of Blood Runes, then you can make 30k because you're getting 3 GP per Blood Rune, and if you scale that up to 10,000 Blood Runes, you're going to make 30k. So that's basically the basics of flipping. So I can actually give you a little bit of an example here on Lucky to Tap. You'll see that we can currently trade. It's actually going to make sense if I look at the history. So you can see right here that we bought and sold 1 Grimy Renard Weed, and when we sold it for its lowest possible price, it sold for 8,622 GP. When we checked and bought one for its highest price, which means we basically instantly bought it, we actually were able to buy it for 8,693 GP. So because of that, we know that we can buy Grimy Renard Weed for 8,622 GP and turn around and sell them for 8,693 GP. Basically, that's where we make our money there, and we just scale up the quantity. If that is still a little bit foggy to you, let me know. We can send you a link to one of my beginner flipping guide videos that walks through it step by step so you can start flipping and learning how to make bank in old school RuneScape. Anyway, we're probably not going to make insane amounts today, but that is because we're sticking to high volume. Last time, it got a little bit crazy when we went for those high margins, a lot of competition, so we're going to stay away from it today, and boom, we hit those dragon bones right on the head there. And just to back up our point of how flipping actually works, you can see that we made about 60k because we were able to buy the dragon bones for a low price and sell them for a higher price, leaving us a 60k profit in that. Unlucky to Tap says, how much is the GP per hour? It depends on how good you are at flipping and how much money you have to work with. Question mark says, yo, what's up, Syra? Finally able to catch the stream. Welcome, dude. I don't know what to call you because your name is just straight question marks, but welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are enjoying it. Now, let's go ahead. We'll put another item in here. Let me think of what we can do. Let's do Blood Runes. We'll keep it simple. It's a quick flip, should flip very, very fast, and I'm hoping to get at least a 2 GP margin. I probably won't even flip it if it's a 2 GP margin, to be honest. And it's a 1 GP margin. Okay, we'll stay away from that. We'll check the Death Runes next. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. We have been streaming live for about 3 years here on YouTube, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it. We have plenty of other streams you can look at from the past, each an hour long of flipping content. Wow, another 1 GP margin? Like, are you serious? Okay. We can do, let me think, let's do Battle Stabs, actually. That'll be a good one. Battle Staves, they flip pretty quickly, but at the same time, they aren't the most lucrative of flips here, but they are pretty easy to flip. So we're going to go ahead and get a few of these going. I'm actually going to knock these down to 8,210 each. I do think that will hit. We'll do 3k of them off the bat, and we'll let that sit there for a minute. We're going to turn around and sell these sharks for 973 each. Excuse me there. And that should sell pretty quickly if I had to guess. Imperfecto says, hey, Sierra, good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. Sorry, guys, there's so many people in here right now. It's hard for me to say hi to everybody, so hopefully you guys are all enjoying the stream. Thank you for tuning in today. Let's go ahead and make sure I was able to answer everyone's questions here. Fenris says he loves the tool, but since it's been updated, it doesn't work with the new features in my custom client. Interesting. Devin Ryder says, hey, I'm curious, what is your lowest stat? Mine is runecrafting and woodcutting at level 50. I'm working on getting base 65s from Med Diaries. Also, what's your highest? Mine is fletching at 86. LOL, mobile player. That's a great question. My lowest stat is runecrafting at 47. By far my lowest. I hate runecrafting. And I believe my highest stat is... fletching is tied with range, which is tied with defense, which is tied with strength at 92. So those are my highest stats. Sorry, 95 hit points. So 95 hit points would be my biggest stat. Anyway. Vindes, hello. What's up, Vindes? Good to see you, Stoof. He said stream with 2 again when? I didn't, we could do that. But let me know here in the live chat right now. I actually have a question for you guys. Would you be interested in seeing a live episode of the Flipping 10 to 100 mil series? If you are, then we can definitely do that for a live stream. But I don't want to take away from the current series that we have. If you are interested in a live episode, just let me know in the live chat, and we can definitely get that arranged, because I think that would be quite fun. If you guys are learning how to flip or you want more flipping tips, you can join us in our Discord. There is a link in the description below. We'd love to have you in our Discord group. We teach a lot of players how to flip there for absolutely free. You can ask any question you want there. Literally, doesn't matter if you're a beginner flipper or an experienced flipper. We will help you out and help you find items that will make you absolute bank. So hopefully you guys are taking advantage of that. And if you're not, I highly recommend doing so. I mean, it's free. You might as well join it, see if you like it, and if you don't, you can always leave. A live episode would be fun, says Fenris, but you're limiting yourself by being live. That is true, but I will say that during this series so far, I have basically only been focusing on high volume items, so it wouldn't be as big of a hindrance as if we were to try to flip some high margin items, but we could definitely think about that a little bit more. And as I predicted, those battle staffs are buying for 8,210 each. Big brain plays. I actually have another question for you guys. Got a lot of questions here. So if you guys have any questions for me, of course, you can ask me about flipping or just content on the channel. Let me know. But I have a question for you guys. Do you actually enjoy flipping, or do you do it just to make money? Because I actually love flipping. It's my favorite thing to do in RuneScape, believe it or not, is literally to sit at the Grand Exchange, buy and sell items, and build my cash stack up. I know to some of you that probably sounds ridiculous, but it is my favorite thing to do in the game. It's my favorite, not skill, quote unquote, but I guess activity. So let me know, what is your favorite thing to do in RuneScape, and do you enjoy flipping or not? A lot of people just do it for the money, so. 2:20 a.m. in Australia. Shout out to you, man. Was going to bed, but not a chance now. Love the vids, bro. Liam, freaking shout out to you, man. Love that you're tuning in from Australia at 2:20 in the morning. Hopefully you're picking up on some flipping tips, and make sure you get some rest, though. I don't want you to be a zombie the next day, man. Fenris saying, I only flip nowadays. Unlucky to tap says Slayer is his favorite activity. JD says he enjoys it now, and he says, like to take some time away from account progression now and again. That's not a bad idea at all. Rasmus Viklund, I think that's how I say your name. Welcome to the stream, man. He says, what client are you using? I'm just using RuneLite, the basic RuneLite client. It's my favorite client to use. I think everyone should use it. It is a great client. And it's free. Can't complain about that. So I'm hoping today we'll hit a mil in profits with these high volume items. We got to keep an eye on everything. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes on stream when things aren't moving. We should be able to sell these for 888, these dragon darts, that's actually going to be a really good flip if we can get those off here. I'm going to let the dragon dart tips sit for a little bit longer, but we'll see. Host Eno says, I flip at the GE, but mostly buy and sell collections. I can send a photo of a sale I did just today on Discord. Host Eno, please do, man. I would love to freaking see that. If you're buying and selling collections, that's super sick. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys know, some of our older viewers will remember, but we actually collect vials of water on the channel, and we have 11 million of them, so we have quite the stack. I think they're worth like, yeah, 45 mil. So this has been from all donations throughout my you know, flipping and YouTube career here. So we have 11 million vials of water, which is freaking wild. I don't think we haven't really progressed that in a long time, but we still have so many, and thank you all, of course, for everyone that did contribute to that collection. We really do appreciate it. 33 viewers in here today. Welcome, everybody. Now, another question for all of you. Where are you guys tuning in from? Where in the world? Currently, I am coming at you live from the United States of America. So hopefully you guys are international. I know we have an international audience. Got a lot of people from the Netherlands, and now we have one guy from Australia. So that's super sick. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the world. I'd love to hear it. We're quite the international community here. Now, I'm actually jealous of Australia because they get the best margins during their normal, like, daytime, because it's night for most of the world. But anyway, we did get those Dragon Darts off for 140k profit, and we did not even hit the limit on those, so that it was a kind of like a bank flip as far as high volume goes. Let's turn around and sell these Battle Staffs for 8,219 each, which was the advertised margin. Devin Ryder says he's from Canada. We got Unlucky to Tap. He's from Norway. Rasmus is from Finland. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. Alharit says, hi, Sira. Nice banner you have there. Thank you. Do appreciate that. Put some hard effort into it, so hopefully it looks good. Zhang Ula says, from Singapore. Dude, that's freaking sick. Philippines? UK? Dude, is everyone from a different spot? This is crazy. Estonia, I know that. Okay, margin on Nature Rune. Let's check it out then. Nature Rune. Nature Runes are a great flip. They're also a free-to-play flip, guys. So if you are looking for free-to-play flips, let me know. I've definitely got some recommendations. But they're also good to flip in members as well. So let's just go ahead and check them out. I would recommend, ooh, really good margin on Nature Runes, actually. So we're going to go ahead and try to hit that really quick. Charlie S says, hey, Syratube. What is up, Charlie S? Thank you for tuning in today, man. Leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. And we were able to get those sharks off for a 3GP margin and the Zolver scales for a 4GP margin. Making the bank, boys, slowly but surely. Now, we do have another slot open, so we're actually going to do the Dragon Javelin followed by the Diamond Dragon Bolts E. Both two flips that I do really like doing. And the reason I like the Dragon Javelin is it's not that fast, but it's not that competitive either. I hardly ever get any competition on the Dragon Javelin, so I recommend you guys check that out if you have not before. But I do know that the flipping list that we have on our Discord does need an update. I do plan on updating it, but I'm kind of lazy, so I haven't updated it in a long time. But anyway, let's go ahead and list the limit here, which is 11,000 every 4 hours. I think we're getting, what, 5 GP on those? 6 GP or so? Very nice. Sent them on PM, Sira on Discord. Thank you, Hosino. I'll take a look after the stream, man. From UK, keep up the great content. Thank you, Charlie S, man. If you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. Really, really, guys, it does help me out so much. Every like makes such a huge difference. Mods says he's from Michigan. Awesome, dude. Michigan. Never been to Michigan, actually. World of RS says, do you think Jagex event, Corporal Beast Boss Mass, and God Wars Dungeon Boss Mass will make Corp and God Wars Dungeon items shoot up in price temporarily? Corp is taking place on my 19th, and God Wars Dungeon is taking place on the 26th of May. No, I don't think there's going to be any price effects. It's just not a significant event, like a significant enough event to actually make a price difference. That one Copper 4 says, any tips on getting back into the game? I got hacked, so I would have nothing. I do have some experience flipping, but I'd have no money to do so, and I have Runelight and a lot of time. Yes, you want to get back into the game? Make a YouTube channel so you can never quit the game, and you have to keep playing. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what's kept me motivated. Anyway, if you're just getting back into the game, it's important to look at your stats. Analyze what can be a good source of money for you. Right off the bat, if you do have previous stats in the game, flipping is likely not going to be your most lucrative moneymaker. You got to find another moneymaker that you can sink a few hours into to build up a base cash stack, which you can then use to leverage on the Grand Exchange. I do recommend dragons are probably one of the better methods and most accessible to a lot of players, but if you're a higher end player, you might have access to things like Vorkath or Zulrah, which will make a big difference in your profit per hour. If you can do that just for like 3 or 4 hours, you might be able to walk away with 10 mil, or you could get really lucky and get a nice drop or even a pet. Anyway though, I do recommend checking your stats. Let me know what your stats are, if you can do any Slayer or any, just basically kill the most profitable monster or do the best moneymaker you have available to you. If you don't know what's going to be the best moneymaker, you can join our Discord, message me. I can help you find something. I know a lot of people in our Discord group do other things besides just flipping, so they probably have recommendations for you as far as profit goes. Got those battle staves off, made us 27k, so it's really not that great, but we're going to go ahead and hit another limit on them. We'll do another 3k, and we'll see if that buys up pretty quick. I'm max combat, but like others is base 70s. Oh, you got max combat? You can do anything, man. Dragon Hunter Lance is 100 mil. Did not expect that. I actually thought it would crash below 100 mil before it got there, so that's quite interesting. So for tomorrow, guys, I'm thinking of doing a Vorkath stream, actually, like, not really an account progress stream, but I'm just gonna go kill some Vorkath for fun. I think we're gonna do it live tomorrow, around the same time. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned to the channel, join our Discord. It's gonna be, we'll do flips and like on the side, but it's not gonna be focused on flipping. We're just gonna be doing some Vorkath kills. I'm trying to get the pet, and I need to stay motivated to get the pet. I think I have around 300 KC on Vorkath, so I'm gonna try to get 500 KC. I think that'd be a pretty solid number to get to. Don't forget the prized air orbs. Thank you, Charlie. I always forget the air orbs, man. And we're having a little bit of trouble on the nature runes, so I'm actually just gonna skip those. I think what happened is we saw the good margin on stream, and people probably jumped on that, but no problem. Let's go ahead and do the Amethyst Crystal next. No, wait, no, not the Amethyst Crystal. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. I meant the air orb. For some reason, it just, they look similar, and I just defaulted to that. So, wait, what the heck is, you can flip hair? What the heck is this? I've never seen that before. Air orb. Let's go ahead and see the margin on this bad boy. Ooh, pretty good margin. 4 GP, which is very, very nice. We're going to go ahead and flip the limit of those here. That one copper 4 says, I'm going to go to do some agility in the agility pyramid for like 200k or something and buy gear for it. Perfect. Also, Jordy mentions if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to Twitch for a free Twitch Prime membership and use that for a free 2 weeks of membership. So yes, you can do that right now. It is available. Fun fact of the day, cannonballs are the only item that will pop up if you type NBA. Dude, I miss basketball, man. I miss basketball. I miss watching it. I miss all the sports right now because of the human malware that's been going around. I do miss all the sports. So, shout out to the NBA, I guess. I mean, never was a good basketball player. If you guys do want to flip with me or just join me on my world, I am in World 321. Anytime I'm online flipping, I am flipping in World 321. So that is my home world. If you guys want to make it your own home world for flipping, definitely would be pretty cool. You can come join me there. You can also join our clan chat, Syratube. You can just type it into the clan chat bar and join us. And on top of it all, we have a flipping Discord, which we would love if you joined. A lot of members find great success in there. We can teach anyone how to flip with basically that Discord. We show off a lot of good flips in that Discord. Link in the description below if you are interested. What is the worst thing you've heard about this disease and and how do I feel about it? I live in like a pretty populated area, so they're starting to do some like reopenings and things like that, which is a little bit freaky. I think it might be a little too early still, but I do understand that people have to go back to work and things like that. I feel indifferent. Like, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm probably gonna be inside for a long period of time anyway, so might as well let the people out to see the sunlight, I guess. I mean, it's starting to get nice where I live. Like, summer is coming and spring is finally rolling in. So yeah, I mean, sure, if people want to go outside, you do you, but I'm gonna stay inside, and because I really don't want to get sick. And I'm just a little bit afraid that there might be a resurgence, but I think that is a thought that is shared with everyone here. So, and we got all the Diamond Dragon Bolts E. We're going to turn around and sell these here. 1,363. We'll turn around and sell that. Very, very nice. Vindes says, do you still see your girlfriend? Bro, I don't have a girlfriend. RuneScape players having girlfriends? Unheard of. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream today, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. My voice is literally just drying out here. I'm surprised with myself that I can commentate on a stream for like an hour, like rapid fire, and not lose my voice. When you get space, can you try to do some superior Dragon Bones? I will try to do the superior Dragon Bones. I really don't like flipping them. They're one of the only high volume items that people suggest that I usually actively avoid. And the reason that is they're too... The demand isn't high enough to sell them. So you can get a good margin on them, but they're very hard to sell for a profit, in my opinion. You gotta wait a long time, and it's usually not worth the profit. But just for you, Jordy, I'll do it for you, man. World of RS says, did you see that the ornate mole handle has crashed from 2.1 mil all the way back to 500k because they added it back to last man standing? Now, do you think that it may have a merch potential, or do you think the item has been merch enough and it won't happen again? I don't think it will happen again unless there are any game changes that go into LMS. So for now, kind of a dead item. I wouldn't think about it. Just my 2 cents, though. I am all about avoiding risk when it comes to flipping. The worst thing you can do when you're flipping is lose money. You just want to consistently make profits, even if it's small. If you're only making 10k on a flip, but you know you can make 10k, that's a lot better than losing 10k or even losing 100k. So I'm all about just get profits, even if it's small. Just lock in those profits. Slowly over time, you will build up your cash stack. That's what we've been doing here, and that's what I will continue doing. Sometimes when you have a lot of money, you can take a big risk, but for the average player, it's better just to stick to safe flips, profit, and just avoid losing money. El Salah says, people here in Costa Rica are nailing the quarantine. Only 7 game overs at the moment. Interesting. World of RS says, a few people lost hundreds of mils buying full limit of handles in that certain Discord you are in too, because they got Jagex. Yeah, they did. But again, like, if someone is telling you to invest in something, you probably should not. The reason that is, you want to do your own analysis on every item that you invest in or that you flip. So if someone's trying to sway you into flipping an item, it might be good, but there's a good chance it's also not going to be good. And the real reason that if someone recommends something to invest in, the real reason it's bad is because they've probably already gotten into the flip at a lower price. And on top of that, they want you to buy the item so the price goes up. They want you to help generate demand. And on top of that, they're not going to tell you when to sell it. They'll tell you, oh, you can sell it when it gets to the top. Where's the top? Nobody really knows. So just be careful when you listen to other people telling you to invest in items. Even when I'm telling you to invest in items or recommending an item to invest in, be very careful. Do your own analysis before you decide that it's a good investment for you. Just because I think it's good doesn't mean that you necessarily do as well. So just keep that in mind. So you're telling me your list on Discord is an elaborate scam? No. The items to flip are different than items to invest in, necessarily. Investments you're going to hold for a longer period of time, past a week, 5 days a week. That's like the minimum I would consider an investment. But flipping is a little bit different. Of course, you do want to do your own analysis on a margin, but most of the time, if you get a flip wrong, like you're going to lose 100K to a mil, usually that's not that big of a deal for a lot of us. I know some people with a smaller cash stack, maybe it's more impactful, but again, I just give you guys good items that I've used in the past. I'm not really pushing them on you. I'm just giving you what I've had success with, and if you want to try it out, that's all on you. I did share the idea of an item that made me 20 mil, so do you really think I'm trying to bait you? No, I don't think any of you would necessarily... Oh, we got this battle staffs off. Very, very nice. I don't think any of you would necessarily try to bait me. I just don't always agree on the investments that you guys make. There's a lot of people on our Discord who make a lot of money doing investments. There's a lot of people who have lost a lot of money doing investments. There's investments that I've made that have lost me a lot of money, and there's some that have made me money. It's just like an opinion-based thing. Just because someone else makes an investment who's a very wealthy player doesn't mean it's necessarily good for you as well. That's all I'm saying. And I'm very cautious when it comes to making my own investments, so I don't like to lose money. And I had a 64 mil loss one time. Didn't feel great. I gotta find those screenshots. They're somewhere. They're somewhere in Discord. I gotta scroll through all the chat and find them. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream today, leave a like. If you have any questions about what to flip with your cash deck or anything flipping related, please let me know. These live streams are to teach you guys how to flip with your cash stacks, regardless of how much money you have. So here we are on stream today. We've only made 406K profit today, but that is because we are sticking strictly to high volume items, which are not going to make me as much money, but hopefully can make you guys some good money as well. And since we are on live stream, things are moving a little bit slower, but I do have a feeling this grimy Renar is actually going to print money for us. I'm actually going to, even though it's still buying, I'm going to cut back on it. I want to make sure I get a good margin on it, so. Matthew says, what's up, Syratube? Great to see many viewers. Yes, I agree, Matthew, man. It's like every stream we're coming out with, we get like one more active viewer. It's just crazy. We've been making so much progress on the YouTube channel recently, and the new series has just been doing so well. And thank you guys for all the support. I gotta say thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are learning some flipping tips from me. And of course, if you have any questions about what to flip, let me know. I'll be able to help you out. And of course, as Jordy mentions in the live chat, he says, remember guys that all the flips shown here will be a selection of some great flips. To see a bigger list and selection, check it out. Check us out on Discord, and there is a link there as well. That's our official Discord, so definitely check that out. It's awesome. That's all I gotta say about it. It's awesome, okay? Just check it out. But can you do a kickflip, though? I can't. I'm not a big skateboarder. Anyway. Big surprise coming for 1K viewers soon. We did say we were going to do a drop party. Let's do it tomorrow. We should probably do that. How much money should we do? I'll do maybe like 10 mil. Let's do it next week so we can tell people and they have a lot of time to, actually be able to attend and things like that. I'll put 10 mil into it for the drop party because we got 1,000 members on Discord. That's freaking insane. 1,000? Jeez. Matthew says, you collecting donations for it? I'll add 5 mil. See, I'll pitch in 10 mil. See, if you want to add some money to the drop party, you can. Absolutely. We will accept any donations towards the drop party, of course. But on top of it, Don't feel obligated to donate anything. It's just for the community here. I don't mind fronting 10 mil, but I know some of our admins and our staff and just a lot of the dedicated members would probably like to contribute as well. So thank you. I was going to donate all my cash to you in game, but my account is locked. GG, RJ, GG. Sheldon, we don't have that command set up, but next time I'll set that up for you. But I can give you a link right here to the Discord group, and you can use that. Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. We're having a little bit of trouble selling the Dragon Dart tips. Looks like a lot of our flips are stuck halfway. I don't really know what happened here. We'll do 1 GP under, try to get that off a little bit faster. These Dragon Javelins should make us a good bit of profit. 883, we'll do. Everything seems to be going well. Let's see. These could actually make us a lot of money, these crystals. We'll do 4-5. And the Dragon Arrows we're going to sell for 540. So yesterday, I almost made 10 mil yesterday through flipping, but at the last, like literally probably 2 hours before I went to bed, I lost a ton of money on a flip. I think I lost like 5 mil, which was quite the L. I didn't screenshot it because I was too sad. I was too sad. I didn't want to screenshot it. And it was an accident, but not like a, oh, I typed it in wrong accident. It was, I looked at the price on GE Tracker. It said it was higher than it actually was. It insta-bought, and I was like, crap, I got to sell it back. I couldn't sell it back. Had to bring it down and lost 5 mil on it. It wasn't quite 5 mil. It was a little bit less than 5 mil. So I only walked away yesterday with like 6 mil profit, which kind of stinks, but because of that loss. But hey, again, as long as you profit, it is a win. So I could have profited 10 mil, but I made a mistake. Only ended up profiting 6 mil. So it is what it is. I did try to make some money up on the overnights, but we only made about 800k on the overnights last night. So didn't do too great on those either. Thought we would do a little bit better. Anyway, I always share my 100% honest feedback on my flips. You know, if I'm doing good, I'm going to tell you. If I'm doing bad, I'm going to tell you. That's all about the flipping lifestyle. You have your ups and your downs. And trust me, I don't like claim to be the best flipper, the best investor here on Old School RuneScape. I just know how to do it. I just share all the tips that I know with you guys, and I'm hoping that I can spread some knowledge. I think I am a good flipper. I think I'm an experienced flipper, but I don't claim to be the best. Hopefully my tips and tricks can help you guys out and help you make some bank. Crossbow sitting at 9 mil right now. Good investment. Hard to say. I would say probably yes, I would think, because it's kind of been stuck around 9 mil for a while. And if anything, more people are going to come back to the main game from Deadman mode. And I don't think the bots are really using the crossbow that much. But anyway. Matthew says, I don't really flip at all, to be honest. I just enjoy Syratube's wholesomeness. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You should have insta-bought another of the items here to minimize the loss. That's what I do. How would that help? If I insta-bought, I'm trying to think. So I listed the item, it insta-bought. I tried to sell it back for around the same price. I couldn't sell it, so I had to drop it down until I was able to sell it. Not instant sell, but... Oh, to recheck the margin. It's a super low volume item, so it's not that easy to just do an in-game margin check. And if I did, I would have lost a good amount of money too. So I didn't want to check it in-game like that. I think I could have lost 10 mil, so I'm lucky I lost only 5. But anyway. I see what you're saying. You're saying because it was crashing, I should have put a listing down even below that, tried to grab one so I could sell it back and make up for that price. I could have done that, but the problem was I actually did try to do that. but I think I listed too low and it didn't buy out, and I didn't want to leave it overnight, so I took out the offer and just kind of sat there and didn't try to do it. I was like, I lost money on it, give it up, try it another day, take the L, move on. I shared a video into the investment opportunities channel. It's related to, I don't know what that is, but I think it has some great advice when doing investments. Thank you, Fenris. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Black Desert. Yeah, Fenris, I've seen you've been playing Black Desert recently. Hopefully you've been enjoying that game and it's fun. I don't think I've ever played it. Gems may be a good high volume flip for you to try. They do trickle through and can yield a decent margin. Probably more of a free to play thing and that I wouldn't really focus on, but give it a shot at some point. 2 empty offers. Yeah, don't worry, host. I'm going back. I'm putting something in. Let me think. We can do, you know what's a good one right now is actually Karambwan. It's pretty good. And the reason that Karambwan is such a good flip right now is there's a lot of Karambwan bots actually. And they're just deflating the price of these. So hopefully we can get a good dump here. And that's actually awful. Like, that's actually awful. Let's try raw Karambwan then. There's no way. Are you serious? Dude. Just, oh my, what? Is this real? Look how cheap these are compared to the cooked versions. Are you serious? Dude, you can literally double your money buying raw Karambwans and cooking them and selling them back. That's freaking insane. Maybe stop at 10K when update comes out. Oh, staminas. Sorry, Christian. I missed your comment here. He says, do you think staminas will go up or down when the new update is released and people will come back from deadman mode? Absolute crash, dude. No, they're not going to go up. They're going way down. They are already way too expensive. This always happens with items that people speculate on and like invest in. They, right before the update, like a day before the update, they're going to crash. And when that update hits, they're only going to go lower. It always happens with every item that people invest in and speculate in is really going to be needed. We'll go up for Darkmire, though. I think the opposite. I think they're coming down. I think they're already too expensive. I think it's already priced in. Yeah, there's a lot of money you can make with cooking Karambwans right now. 100%. So it's interesting, Vindes, that you think they're going to go back up. I think they're going to come down. Fenris says, I like Black Desert a lot. I find it's a reasonably low pressure game to play as it's buy to play, no subscription, so I just pick it up and drop it when I feel like it. Not too bad. 36 people watching. Welcome, everybody. Holy cow, we've got a ton of people in here today. Vindes doesn't think so. We've got a disagreement in the chat. It will be interesting to see what happens then. I think they will go down. So, I could be wrong, of course. I'm not going to say like I'm this all-seeing wizard, but at the same time, I do think I'm correct. So I will stand by my opinion. I do think they're coming back down in price. That being said, they still could go up in price before they come back down. So there is still room for growth, but I do think they will crash near the update day. And I don't think if you haven't invested yet, I don't think it is good to get in. Personally, my opinion. Yeah, and less analysts coming into the game because people will be doing the new course. Also, a sync for them with the new ring. Good point. Good point. Stamina potions are the same with Santa hats. Rise eventually way up before December when everyone starts investing. Dude, yeah, the bludgeon, when Nightmare came out, that was crazy. The bludgeon went up to like 50 mil. That was wild. Never seen anything like that. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So I'm really hoping you do enjoy it. Have you done the survey? Was that meant for me, Vindes? I don't know exactly what survey you're actually talking about. Let me try and do some mana rays with this open slot that we have. Let's go ahead and see what we can get here. Oh, I didn't do the superior dragon bones. I totally forgot about that. Maybe we can try to squeeze them in here in a second. Legit takes half an hour. Are you serious? No, I haven't even seen it. Link it to me in Discord if you don't mind. I'll take a look at it. Anyway, Sheldon asks, would you recommend flipping with 50 mil for profit? Absolutely. 50 mil is a great amount to start flipping with. I would highly recommend it. You can flip things like dragon arrows, silver scales, blood runes, amulets of fury. They're going to be really lucrative for you. Mana rays, sharks. Yes, it's going to be good. 50 mil is plenty to start with. And I would, recommend doing that. Only working on the high volume today, guys, so we're not making the crazy profits that we usually do, but that being said, we're not getting undercut and things like that, so as far as that goes, it's pretty nice. 8665. Oh, not 8. 8665. List that, let it do its thing. And the dragon javelins, as I predicted, sold right off there, guys. Really easy. I'm just curious, like, who buys, like, 5 mil worth of dragon javelins? Like, just buy, like, 100, and then when you need to buy more, just go get more. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Organic KO says, have you been noticing how volatile seeds have been lately? My flip squad and I were making up to 5k per Ranar today. Wow, freaking crazy, man. Organic KO, welcome to the live stream, and thank you for asking that question. And yes, they have been crashing at price. It's because of the bots that are currently in the game because of the Twitch Prime event. On top of that, it's people speculating that the bots will come, so they're dumping their stuff as well. So we're going to see some new lows here. Not new lows on the seeds, but the item price will definitely come down. U longbows have been a decent margin. I never flip U longbows, although I do know that U longbows are a good overnighter. For a lot of people, at least. Because the limit is very high, and you get a pretty decent margin on them. Matthew says, Syra, have you started an item collection at all? If not, what item would you choose? We showed it earlier in stream. We have vials of water. We've had them for a long time here on the channel. We have 11 million vials of water, and that's what I collect. It's an old meme on the channel that I got when I used to, like, drink water on stream. People would meme me about it. I don't really know why, but that just has, it's just, I don't know, you just get a meme. But that meme is long gone. Anyway, I'm going to cut back on everything. We will be wrapping up the stream here in a second. Everything here is looking decent. I'm going to keep flipping today, though. I'm going to see if I can make some high margin flips today. Try to make more bank, because we've only made 635k today with this high volume in this past hour, which it's with like 1.2 bill, really not that great. But again, as I've noticed, and as I've said in the past, these live streams are not really for profit. They're more so to show you guys what I flip day in and day out, and the profits, not the profits I make with it, but just kind of the strategy and the thought process behind it. As you probably most of you guys know, I make a lot more money when I'm off stream, but that is shared in the Discord with the link in the description below. Guys, this has been a crazy stream today. We had up to 38 viewers at one point. We have 37 viewers right now. I'm really appreciative of it. If you guys did enjoy the stream, please leave a like. Seriously, it helps me out so much. Like, I'm so thankful for how far the channel has come and how far it will continue going. The support recently has been off the charts. So thank you guys so much for helping out today. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I taught you something about flipping and you will increase your cash stack insane amounts from some of these skills that you've learned. Of course, if you want more flipping tips and flipping strategies, join us on Discord. There is a link in the description below. And yeah, that's all I've got to say today, guys. Thank you for tuning in today, and I'll see you all next time.